Hi everybody, welcome back to Tabletop Escapades. We ended the episode last time with Villiand getting a holy hammer.
I named it.
Oh.
It's the Zunge-hammer.
The Suna hammer?
Zunge. Z-U-N-G-E. Zunge-hammer.
Zunga hammer.
Yeah.
Okay.
German?
It's like a TZ.
Yep. For Kyle's weapon, just so you're aware, if he manages to hit an undead with it, he's guaranteed to turn that undead freely. And if they are a weak undead, it'll instantly destroy them. It'll be a challenge rating of 4 or lower. Also, anytime he successfully hits, he will do additional radiant damage to the creature, similar to Zemnar's weapon. And it makes sense that they have overlap there, being bros.
What does turn mean in the context of an undead?
Turn means that when you turn an undead, they are forced to use their turn to get as far away from you as possible.
Ah.
So your holy brilliance basically chases them away.
So you cast fear on it for free, basically.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But only works on undead, although that may be useful.
Aha.
We're going to, normally we end episodes like this. We're going to be starting an episode like this. You hear clanging, you hear Potbelly screaming, and you hear Kata screaming for your attention. Zemnar and Pomper and Palvin. They seem to want everybody up above deck.
Teresa's upstairs, too.
Teresa's
I'm
upstairs.
up there.
Zemnar should be upstairs.
I'm not much of a screamer, though.
Sure, we'll run upstairs.
Yeah. It looks like Potbelly's already trying to take shots at something, and it looks like Moof is calling for you guys to disembark and go out into the sea.
Yeah, we haven't even weighed anchor yet, right?
So he's taking shots from the land side?
Potbelly is taking shots from the ship, and he's shooting something on land.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
I was at the head of the ship. Do I see what we're shooting at?
Yes. So, do you remember the Beholder?
Yeah.
From that very rich man?
Uh-huh.
There is something that kind of looks like that.
Uh-oh.
It hovers in a similar way. But it is basically a giant floating skull with a glowing red cyclops-like eye and then a bunch of like red eye-ish orbs surrounding it.
Doom.
Cool.
The thing is, although it is floating, it appears to be moving very slowly. However, it is beelining toward your direction. Right now, it seems about 500 feet away. Far enough that it's actually making it difficult for Potbelly to hit it. Potbelly's bolts are exploding once they hit the ground, though.
Cool. We gotta get out of here.
Weigh anchor.
Ray anchor right now. Really help me push this.
Okay, so Villiand helps get out of the boat and like helps to push it off.
Well, there's
No,
a
you push it
wheel.
on deck.
oh,
yeah.
okay. Sure.
It draws the anchor up. Didn't you play Sea of Thieves,
That's what
dog?
I was thinking, dude.
Yeah.
God, Kyle.
Okay.
All right, Ian, we're on the same wavelength.
yeah.
Wait, so is Moof not on the boat?
Everyone's on the
He's
boat.
Moof is on the boat.
Oh, okay.
Moof is
All
on
right.
the boat. Everybody's on the boat, yeah.
Let's get going then.
Yeah. Help us.
I'm helping.
Kata says to you as you're like doing this, he feels a little bit helpless. He doesn't have the range capabilities of Potbelly. He goes, "Master, you want me jump off boat and buy time for you?"
Of course not, Carter. We're fine. It moves so slow.
Yeah, don't be a fool. We're fine.
But
Just help us.
it seemed unfazed from
Help us.
Potbelly's shot.
Just help us push this, all right?
Okay.
I don't believe Potbelly hit it yet.
How close is this thing now?
It's probably about 450 feet away, so it's
Okay.
close, but not right up in your grill yet.
Therese, can you take the wheel?
Sure. I go to the helm or whatever, and I try to just keep us going straight backwards.
All right, let's raise the sails. Everyone give me a hand. Climb up there.
Sure. Is the anchor up?
Anchors up.
Yeah.
Let's get this paper going.
So assuming we're using Sea of Thieves physics and we're just backing out magically,
Yes,
we don't have to push away
It's a
from
magic
the.
boat.
I was thinking like, it's the dead of night. I don't believe there's any wind, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there any like rows or anything down in the deck that we could row?
yes. Let's say yes.
Okay.
Is there a
bunch of
cannon?
oars down there?
There is one cannon.
I'd go for the cannon.
No, Popper, we need you straight. Come down here with us. Me and Villa, we gotta row this thing out of here.
All right, someone use the cannon.
Gotta help us row.
Rings, take the cannon.
Rings.
The sails are lowered. You lowered those,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Potbelly looks back and he goes, I think a couple of y'all are gonna need to get out and give it a push. We're pretty inland here.
All right. Who's the most agile?
Rings might be able to do it by himself.
You got this, Rings? Can you do it?
I know he doesn't like swimming too much though, so we got to be able to help him up as quickly as
Here, I'll
possible.
wait
I
on the side of
cast.
the deck.
I cast
Walk on water.
water walk on rings.
Okay, nice.
Great thinking, Popper.
The
287.
skull is about 400 feet away.
Okay.
All right, so Rings hops over the side, and he tries to push the boat by himself. I'm going to have him make a strength check.
Come on, Rings.
Up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range get the ability.
So I'm just casting water walk
That's
on
a
all
great
of us.
idea.
Everyone.
All right. So Rings pushes with all of his might, and
Before we even finish that sentence, I see that he's struggling. I jump down and help.
okay,
Straight
great. Can I have you both make a strength check?
Yeah.
With both of you doing it, it's going to be a lot easier.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. 16 plus.
Okay. All right. With your help, you manage to push the boat completely into the ocean, and it slowly begins drifting away.
Nice.
I'm assuming you just walk, because you have water walk, you just walk right out there.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's really nothing special about this. You move as if it was solid ground.
Do I need to lower like a ladder or anything for him to climb up?
You can lower it. You can either lower a ladder, or they can just try to clamber up on their own.
I'm gonna lower
got a
it.
ladder.
I'm gonna lower it.
Ladder for you?
Here. Grab on.
You first, Rings.
Okay, so Rings goes up the ladder. So it's just a wooden rope.
Yeah,
There's
rope ladder.
Yeah.
He ends up breaking it as he goes up.
Oh,
So
Rings.
basically, as he puts his force down on his feet, he ends up breaking the rungs of the ladder.
Now you just got 2 ropes.
Yeah, so he manages to get up just fine, but it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you because Rings went first.
Is there another rope?
Yeah.
You got 2 ropes.
There's not another rope ladder like that.
Here, just climb up. I'll help you up. All right.
All right.
Start climbing.
Start climbing.
I'm gonna like lean.
And you like
over.
tug the rope as you
Yeah,
climb?
just
Yeah,
use
I'm
half
gonna
the
help
ladder
you.
as a
Can
Can I
rope.
have you make an athletics check, Huber?
18 plus.
All right. It's like you've been climbing ropes your whole life.
Nice.
Uses the tail.
Wow, you didn't even need my help.
Yeah.
Let's go, kid.
So you get up just fine, and you guys are sailing. Is there anyone you would like to assign to specific positions?
What is this skull doing?
Is moving towards you.
Just very slowly.
Yes.
Okay.
Keep in mind that it is floating.
Yeah, so it can go over
Yeah.
water
Yeah.
probably.
Just gotta get away from this thing.
I guess I'm driving the boat, but
Remember when we crashed the boat?
oh yeah, I've crashed a boat before.
That
so
is
this is I'm
the
treating
best.
it in my head. I'm treating this as like, all right, second chance. We'll try this again.
crashing the boat
Awesome.
was the best.
I'm checking the distance I can do this at. I think it's only like 60.
So we're going back to the monastery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that where we're heading? What direction would that be, Ben? Do I know?
This thing's just gonna float after us forever
Let's
now until
say
it catches
it's
us.
southeast of you.
It's
Okay.
like Jason Voorhees, dude.
Is there a
Yeah, it
compass
is.
on the boat?
Skull, dude.
just
Giant skull.
There Yes, there is a compass. You can decide whether it was on the boat already because it's a fisherman's boat, as we already established, or you brought it with you from the monastery.
Say I brought it with me.
Okay.
How far is the skull now? Is it catching on it up with us?
Yeah, so it's about 350 feet away. You guys just kind of
Started.
got under the sea, so you're hardly moving.
Okay. So is it still gaining?
It's still gaining, yes.
Okay.
350 feet away.
Okay. I have a strange multi-tier plan.
Here we go.
So I say, raise the sails just a little bit. I want us to slow down.
You got it.
Thanks. Wow. Okay. Teresa's like taken aback that someone just listens to something she says and does it. So I want us to slow down and wait until we're 120 feet from the beast. And then step 1 of my plan, I will cast dancing lights right in its face. So it's just like blinded by these lights in its eyes. Simple first step to this plan. Does that go okay?
New setup.
I know.
I mean,
What's next?
It has to get closer for the next part.
is everybody agreeing to this plan? So you're going to basically just be waiting for it to get up and...
Teresa, sort of seems like it would catch up to us if we remain at full speed anyway.
I know. I'm trying to make it catch up to us.
Well, I assume she has a plan.
Yes, but I mean, we could travel at full speed and still do this plan.
This is faster.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to wait for it to get
That's right. Just be ready.
120 feet away.
And then when it's 120 feet, I do dancing lights in its eyes.
Okay, well, it doesn't...
Doesn't affect it.
And I want him to
No,
just like, because I can move the lights, so I just want
this-
them to like harass its face.
This thing can attack from a pretty great range.
Oh.
Sure.
It can attack farther than 120 feet.
Okay.
So it gets within 150 feet, and it creates a magical cone.
Hey, wait, how long does water walk last?
Think we get an hour?
Yeah, I'm assuming you get enough for combat.
Yeah, let me see.
Because then I don't have to have him slow the boat
1
down.
hour.
Okay. This is better.
I mean,
we already slowed the boat down.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
started
yeah,
the
yeah,
plan,
But once I see it attack, I can say like, okay, new plan.
yeah, I don't know that cancels out the attack of the...
No,
Yeah,
sure,
we gotta
sure.
hear this magic cone.
Yeah,
does.
yeah, yeah.
All right. So it's emitting a 150-foot cone of negative energy. Any creature in the area can't regain hit points, and anybody that dies there becomes a zombie under the tyrant's command. Okay. So it's not an attack yet.
Like
It's
a
just
debuff.
kind of, yeah.
Right.
It's just kind of making it so you can't regain hit points.
And it's not a concentration spell. It's just something that can drop on the battlefield.
Yeah, so basically it's like an effect, and at the start of each of its turns, it can decide where it's pointing.
Okay.
Does it always emanate from itself? Because it kind of seems like we could just outrun the cone.
Yeah, so it's coming from its central eye. You guys are slowing down and allowing
So
it
it's
to catch
catching
up.
up, yeah.
Yeah.
And so you guys are in the cone right now, but it's not something that you guys are... Oh, you can move beyond its scope. And you are in this negative energy cone right now, which is not an attack.
Okay.
So
but
you're
we
not
can
taking
tell
damage.
that it's happening
Something's
to
wrong.
us.
Can
Well,
Potbelly shoot it in the
it's-
eyeball now?
It's an invisible magical energy cone, so you probably couldn't feel it, but
Does it?
you've been made aware of it by me, I guess.
Oh, okay. Never
Is
mind.
Potbelly still
is it-
shooting?
Is it psychic damage?
Potbelly is still shooting,
Oh.
actually.
Oh, it's not doing damage. Never mind.
No, it's not doing damage, yeah. It's just
okay.
making it so you can't heal, and if you die, you become a servant of it.
Okay. Like my finger of death. I say, Zemnar, take the wheel.
You're right.
And lower the sails again. Get out of range of this thing. I didn't realize it could attack from so far away.
Yeah. Need help with that? Get to them all at once.
Oh yeah. Well, everyone do that. I go to the side of the boat and climb down the side of it and run backwards toward it, toward the skull.
You having us leave you behind?
Yeah.
Therese, what is your plan?
Just if it goes away, I'll catch up. Just slow down if I can get to you.
What if it does not?
Then I screwed up, and things will be bad.
Okay, so how close do you get to
Seems
it?
real risky.
So at 120, I cast lights in its eyes, and I keep running until I'm 58 feet from it.
What is the spell of that?
Dancing lights. It's a cantrip. It just makes little lights, like 6 or 3 little lights, and I can move them around. So I'm just like making sparkles in its face, and if it moves to get away from them, I move them with it.
Okay, the thing about dancing lights though is dancing lights is meant to illuminate. It's not meant to.
Correct.
There are spells specifically that disable creatures. So I'm not sure you can just be like
I'm
cast
just-
this cantrip to.
I'm just making it hard for it to see. That's all I'm
Okay.
trying to do.
Yeah, I'm just saying like I don't think it has that effect on it because it's not stated in the spell that it has a negative effect on a creature. It's not so bright that it would impair its vision.
I mean, if there are literal lights in front of your eyes, it's an impairment.
Right, I'm just saying
It's
that
just
that is
science.
that is your inference. It's not stated in the spell. It would need for the spell to be stated like this is the effect on the creature.
like
and
it
that does not
distracts
Right.
creatures or something.
work. Right. The whole context of the spell is
Would you
meant to illuminate.
would you
an
make
area.
the same assertion if I was holding a torch in front of someone's face that they could see through it and it wouldn't be a problem?
Yeah, because again, like you as much as we possibly can, unless we're in a situation where it's like, okay, we really need to make this up or whatever, like you can't just be like, I'm going to use this spell for this purpose that isn't stated, because they try to be very explicit on what things can and cannot do. That's why it's a cantrip and not, a level 1 or level 2 or level 3 spell.
So I run straight at it,
Okay.
and as soon as I'm 59 feet away from it,
So
assuming it's moving toward me still,
it's still moving towards you. It can attack at 120 feet. It's got eye rays like a beholder does.
So we're rolling for initiative?
Yeah, we should roll for initiative.
Because Villian would run after Therese.
Okay.
So Villian is going to be behind her.
Yeah, let's roll for initiative.
and I'll run like serpentine,
coming
trying
into you?
not to get hit. A battle on top of water.
Where we sink if it lasts for more than an hour.
Yeah. I forgot to check one important thing.
Dex.
Oh no, okay, I can do that. Yeah.
It'd be cool in an RPG, actually. Like, you have, 8 turns. And if you don't go through the 8 turns, they just sink into the ocean.
Yeah.
All right. So what did we get for initiative? Zemnar, what did
17.
Whoa, good roll, dude.
Rolled an 18, dude.
Villian, what did you get?
2.
Oh, poor roll.
Yeah, poor roll.
Popper, what did you get?
14.
Decent roll.
I also got 14.
Oop.
My 14 has an 11 on it.
My 14 has a 5 on it.
My 14 is better than your 14.
Actually, this thing, you got an 11, and this thing also rolled with 14. So,
11, he got a 5.
okay. All right, so the thing goes first. You got a 15.
Zemnar goes first.
I go first.
On the boat.
No.
Yeah.
First from those.
Yeah.
Oh.
Of the
those
14s.
Those people.
First of the
Well, I can't even reach him or anything. Super far.
All right, Potbelly.
Hi, I'm Nick. Me and my friends are all 14 years old. This is first of the 14s.
No.
I'm the first one to get a kiss.
No.
First
I don't
of the
like,
14s.
I don't like this bit.
I'm the first one to do a kickflip.
First of the 14s. I'm the first one to cook a meal for my family. First of the 14s.
I'm the first one whose dad got fired. And then it's like a sad version of this. Everyone's like,
What? Did we decide on a dex for Palvin?
Oh, yeah, we did. Sorry, I should have rolled for Paladin. It's +2.
Okay.
That was
Let me
close.
roll it up.
Hey, Paladin got a 13.
First of the 14s. What do I do?
But I mean, Villian will definitely tell Paladin to stay on the
right.
Palvin got a what?
14. Oh, of course. First of the four. No, it's 13. Sorry, it was 13.
13?
It was
Okay.
13. I just
All
said
right.
14 on the line.
He's their
Oh my
13-year-old little
God.
brother.
Yeah.
Who always tries to get involved, and then they're like, "Get out of here, Palvin."
You're only 13.
Yeah, we're the 14s.
But I did a kickflip. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm
So Rings gets to go first.
Whoa. Rings, dude. Kamehameha.
And Rings
Rings has like awesome.
Rings does Destructo Disc.
Yeah.
Rings decides to jump off the front of the boat. He has water walk on him, and he runs in the direction of the. So, for the sake, we're gonna put the creature 300 feet away from you guys. Rings can move 30 feet. So Rings, he's actually gonna dash. He's gonna move 60 feet. So Rings is 240 feet away from the creature.
Isn't Therese like 100 something?
I've been running.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Sorry, he's just contextualizing it around Rings. Rings was 300 feet away from.
So
him.
all of us will start from 300 feet away.
Yeah. Well, except for Therese.
Yeah,
Therese
it's
is
gonna be
not
hard
starting.
to save Therese.
Therese is not starting from 300 feet away.
She's got like a 100-foot lead on us.
Okay. So Rings uses his dash. He's charging in. That's what he does.
Oh, so he's actually 60?
Yeah, he's dashing in. So he's 240 feet away from the creature.
Okay. I
This-
forgot about
this
dash.
point.
That's good.
Yep,
That's
yep,
good.
yep.
We can save you, Therese.
Okay. And then it's Zemnar's turn.
Okay, so we're on the boat still, right?
Yeah, you're on the boat 300 feet away.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Protection from Good and Evil on Pomper.
Nice.
Give you a nice little buff, Huber,
Excellent.
before we run out there.
I think it just gives him an advantage, right?
Yeah, from like, let's see. Protection from Good and Evil, this one. Protection grants total benefits creatures of those types of disadvantages on attack rolls against the target.
They get disadvantage on him. Cool,
Yeah,
cool, cool.
so
They get disadvantage on
yeah,
me?
Yeah.
you can also.
Does that apply to spells? Like if I cast a spell on someone?
If they're trying to...
If they're doing like a
No,
save?
sorry. It's disadvantage on their attack
Oh,
rolls.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Nice.
So I'm gonna cast it on you, Huber. I have to touch you to do it.
Nice.
Otherwise, I would give it to Therese. But
When you do it, I look deeply into your eyes.
And then what? A nod.
Slow nod.
listen, Popper, I gotta keep steering this ship, keep us on course. So I need you to go out there, help out Therese.
Consider it done, Captain.
So I'm gonna continue steering the ship, or this thing's gonna crash somewhere.
That's a good idea. I like it. Good turn. All right. Next, we have the creature.
Creature.
Wait, did number 1 do a roll?
No, so number
He's
one is the
KO'd
only one that is not in combat.
Okay.
Everybody else should be accounted
Wasted.
for.
Yeah, he's kind of wasted.
Yeah.
He'll get
He's
there.
not able to fight or do
We'll heal him
anything
again
at
after this fight. Get him back into tip top.
All right, so the creature is going to try to use one of its rays against you, Therese.
Creature.
We'll see how this goes.
Got
okay. All right, so an ability that it has these eye rays. It can shoot 3 of the following eye rays at random, reroll duplicates, choosing 1 to 3 targets it can see. So it's got 10 rays.
Ben, I'm gonna need sound effects for those.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Depending on what kind of ray it is.
Yeah, they all have very different sound effects.
Yeah.
So I don't get to choose what the ray is. It is
Yeah.
completely random. So I'm going to roll a d10.
The heal
Okay.
ray.
Yeah. And we're going to see what happens. Obviously, the only one that it can target is Therese, so it is going to target Therese.
With
here
10
we
death
go.
rays?
No. 3 chosen at random from a list of 10.
Got it.
Yep.
It's like Therese.
All right.
Reroll for dupes.
All right, so that was a 4. The sound effect for ray number 4 is...
Well, it's like a slow-mo.
Nailed it.
Slow down.
Point of inspiration. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Man,
So you have to succeed on a dexterity saving throw, Therese.
Oh, that'd be good. You can dodge that.
My dexterity's not great.
Oh.
This one's not too bad.
That's 10.
Okay. So you failed the save. The target's speed is halved
Oh.
Brutal.
for 1 minute.
All right, we gotta kill this thing.
In addition, you cannot take reactions, and you can take either an action or a bonus action on a turn, not both. So half speed, no reactions, either an action or a bonus action. You repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, ending the effect on a success. That's true for a lot of these. All right, so that was number 1.
Man.
Obviously, this thing moves as far as it can as well. Now that we're actually in combat, I get to slow it down quite a bit. So it's going to move 20 feet towards you guys, which will affect the positions. We'll do the positions after we're done with the attacks.
Damn. Floating skull.
All right, number 1. The sound effect is...
I don't like that
So
one.
we
I don't like that beam.
You must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Whoa.
DQ.
Yeah, we'll reroll that.
That's an auto fail.
No.
Yeah, that's the way
We're
that
not
feels.
playing nightmare mode.
These dice are fucking cursed.
Yeah, try one of mine.
Yeah, that's a
Lucky die.
10.
Okay, that unfortunately was a fail. That was the charm ray. The targeted creature must succeed on a DC wisdom saving throw or be charmed by the creature for 1 hour or until harmed by the creature.
So I'm charmed by it.
You're charmed by
I can't cause it harm.
And I'm too far away from you to uncharm
The
you.
aura.
Yeah.
Yes,
A charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature.
Ooh, we should use that more often. Can you use a turn to try to undo the charm?
No, so the charm, unlike a lot of these other ones, does not have a... So I think the reason for that is because if this thing hurts you, which it may randomly do with one of the other rays, you're out of the charm anyway.
Got it.
Once you get harmed by it, you're out of the charm.
And you have you're just rolling. You have no control.
Yeah, I have
over
no
what-
control over it.
Got
So we're going to do the last one here.
Okay.
That was an 8. The sound effect for number 8 is...
Your bones shattered.
Lightning.
This is the petrification ray. It's me trying to...
Oh, okay. Well,
All right.
Hope you don't turn to
So
stone.
it doesn't look like
Gorgon's
you have
eye.
any disadvantage or penalty
Oh wait, I can't be.
to saving throw.
Therese
Yeah,
turns
if you
into
have anything
stone.
that can be charmed, that would be a good
Dead.
time to pull it out.
Yeah.
My socks can't be red, and I have resistance to psychic damage.
Yeah, if Therese turns into a stone, well,
You have to make a
Well-
dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah, does
use
a
my
water walk
other
turn
D10.
off?
yeah, does the stone sink to the bottom of the ocean?
Nah, she can tell. She's still
That's
got
17.
There
Well,
we go.
I mean, rings can use water walk, so I can imagine Therese being turned to stone to be able to use water walk. What's up?
17.
That's a success!
Yay!
You are not turning to stone.
But she's
Nice.
still charmed. Is the problem?
You are still charmed. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so those are its actions. And so we also have to change the positioning of some stuff. So you guys were 300 feet away before. Anybody who's not moved off the boat, you are now 280 feet away.
Perfect.
Obviously, the boat's going to be moving too, which makes this a little bit complicated, but we're doing our best. And Rings is closer as well. So Rings was 240 feet away, now he's 220 feet away, and you guys are 280 feet away.
Got it.
Okay, that was its turn. Next, it's Therese.
Okay, so that blasted every part of my plan to smithereens.
Mm-hmm.
So
Random spells are awesome.
Yeah. Can I stop the effects of water walk on myself?
That's a great question. Let's look at Waterwalk. I got it pulled up here.
Because that is hugely necessary.
Up to 10 willing creatures you can see.
So theoretically, could I make myself unwilling? Like, if something is a positive effect given to me, I can make it stop, right?
Yeah. The willingness, I think, is pretty key here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm this is a gray area for me. I don't know, but considering it's a beneficial spell that a friend cast on you, if
Yeah.
you wanted to not have it, I think you have the agency to do
Yeah,
that.
it's like a buff in an MMO.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just right click it.
So I stop moving. Obviously, I turn back to my friends, and I say,
I love this.
"Something's gone wrong. Get back to the boat." And then I remove Water Walk from myself and cast Alter Self, which I can cast at will.
Oh,
Okay.
this is a new one.
212 is the part I'm using. Aquatic Adaptation. I adapt my body to aquatic environments, spreading gills and throwing webbing between your fingers. You can breathe underwater and gain swimming speed equal to your walking speed. So, the way this would go in real time is I turn around and I say, "Get back to the boat!" I drop into the water and then I start swimming back to the boat, and I can breathe underwater.
That is beautiful. What is the speed of your swimming?
Well, I imagine it would be 30, but it's halved because of the effect of that first thing, right?
Yes, that is correct.
So yeah, just 15 feet.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're moving 15 feet toward the boat.
You're
Yeah.
at least underwater.
Yeah, and but I make a roll to end that effect, right? Every turn.
For the slow, you make a roll. Yes, that is
Yeah.
correct. For the charmed, you don't. For the slow, you do. Yeah. So the creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So you'd make another dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Does Alter Self change your dexterity?
I don't think so. 18.
Okay, so you're no longer slowed.
Okay.
But because it's at the end of your turn,
Yeah, it'd
you'd
be
still be
nice.
15.
I have a feeling like I can't be charmed for some reason, but I don't remember why.
So you are 115 feet away from the creature. Cool. I like that. Good turn, Therese. Pomper, it is your turn.
Is there any water around?
Oh no.
We're on a boat.
Yes.
That just means it finally
Was
got
that a
active-
joke?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
It's
cast.
activated.
That was the joke.
I'm gonna cast whirlpool under this thing.
It's floating though.
You have that amount of range?
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter,
it's-
man. It gets sucked.
It's
Oh,
floating.
You have that range?
I don't
300
think
feet.
It's
Oh,
not
it's
on. It's
so
not.
sick.
It's not on the water yet.
So the effect requires a body of water. You cause a whirlpool to form in the center of the area. The whirlpool forms a vortex. Very key word. Vortex has a
Only in the water.
sucking
In the
motion.
water, though.
Yeah.
Any creature or object. Frick.
Damn, we were
Within
so close.
25 feet of the vortex?
Hold on. Where's my book?
Any creature or object in the water, so it's not technically in the water.
Really quick.
That screwed up my demiplane
That's
too,
such
because
trash.
Remsha wasn't at the water
it has to be
yet.
on a flat surface. Because I was gonna demiplane it, but then I was like,
I mean,
wait, it has to be
fair,
cast on
to
a
be fair to
surface.
you guys, we did not establish its distance from the water, so I'm willing to be super flexible here.
Well, the range of this is 300 feet.
All right, hold on. What you are in? Hold on. Let's
Range
just
filled.
take a look. So
Control
it's,
water.
Oh, it's control. I thought it was called whirlpool.
227.
That's why
It
I
has
was-
many applications.
Okay.
Look for a different one. Because really, Huber, I think his flotation is going to prevent him from being harmed by that whirlpool.
You can cause the water to rise.
Right.
Until the spell ends, you control any freestanding water.
Lord.
And you wanted to do whirlpool, right?
Whirlpool.
The effect requires a body of water at least 50 square and 25 feet deep. That is fine. You cause a whirlpool to form in the center of the area. The whirlpool forms a vortex that is 5 feet wide at the base and up to 50 feet wide at the top. And a 25-foot tail. Any creature or objects within 25 feet is pulled 10 feet toward it. The creature can swim away from the vortex by making an athletics check against your spell save DC.
I mean, if we're being super literal, which we are apparently, 25 feet. It
That
doesn't
seems-
specify.
that seemed
I know. I'm
hurt.
sorry. It
We're just trying to be fair.
but there are natural laws. But it just says within 25 feet. It doesn't specify in the water.
But the only way
Some-
to get away from it is swimming away.
Any creature or object in,
In
the
the
water.
water.
and within 25 feet
And
of the vortex.
I know not everyone's gonna like all the calls all the time. I'm not.
That's
trying
okay,
To,
I
it's
was
not
just
against
joking.
you. It's not
In
against
the
you.
But it says within 25 feet.
I really think it's not going to be affected by that whirlpool.
Same. I don't think so either.
I think it's floating, dude.
Yeah, in the water and within.
We can
yeah.
knock it in.
It can't
we
do
can create
shit.
the whirlpool
it.
and we'll try to
you
bonk
gotta
it in.
bonk it in and like snare it there or something.
Yeah, but then if you go near it, you're gonna get sucked in.
I know, that's why we need it, like,
Well,
immobilized.
you get to choose how big it is. You can make the whirlpool small.
Just directly under it. Yeah, but then it just moves
It
like
floats
a
away.
foot away.
Yeah, I get you. Dang.
Damn it!
You could.
Damn it!
But the range of this thing is 25 feet, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe
Here,
we'll
wait.
just go.
You could do flood on the
Yeah.
first turn and then whirlpool on the second
Yeah, I
turn.
was thinking of that.
Flood it up underwater and then whirlpool it.
Is this thing considered a vehicle because it's so big?
What?
The stretching, dude.
It is not a vehicle.
Oh, man, that's so good.
Any huge or smaller vehicles
He's like, yes, vehicle.
have a 25% chance of catch. No, that's not it.
Make a 20-foot tall wave.
Yeah, it's just gonna be water on the thing. It's gonna shrug it off.
Water hurts, dude.
Is this thing like on fire or anything? It's just a skull.
It's a skull, yeah.
Like a physical skull, not like a magic one or anything like that. Like, you could actually like, physically hit it.
It has a body, and it's not a human skull. It's like a beholder skull.
Yeah, just a huge, yeah.
Yeah, dude, drown that skull.
I want to make sure it's not like a misty magic
Yeah, it has a
skull.
body. It is. I don't believe that you can drown it.
Yeah, it's undead. I don't think you can.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have a
I
question.
just mean like hitting it with a tidal wave.
Oh yeah, you can
You're
hit
right.
it with a tidal wave.
It does not breathe.
So this thing floats, but it definitely doesn't fly. So
It hovers. It specifically is, and it is, I believe, listed as flying.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
floating
Yeah.
above the ground.
So
That's
if
fine.
like the water level lowered beneath it, it wouldn't lower with the water level. It would stay where it is. So technically, this thing could be just floating really high above the water.
The way that I envision it is that, like, okay, it's floating. It's floating however many feet above the ground.
Mm-hmm.
If that ground changes, I imagine that it will just keep going up with it. I'm not 100% on that.
I would think so. It's just like the way a hovercraft works.
Yeah.
It has a certain amount of pressure that it's putting on the ground beneath
yeah.
it.
So if I lower water below it, it's gonna like dip down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna part water.
Moses.
Oh man.
We cause water in the area to move apart and create a trench.
All the way down to the body to the bottom of the
The
ocean.
trench extends across the spell's area, which is like 300 feet or so.
Moses Pomper.
And the separated water forms a wall to either side. The trench remains until the spell ends, or you choose a different effect. So it's a combo.
You're gonna bury this poor guy.
Yeah, it's a combo.
Good.
So is your strategy to create the trench,
And then like
get it in there,
slam
and
it.
then slam the water in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Water then slowly fills in the trench over the course of the next round until the normal water level is restored.
Yeah, it's a cool plan. I just don't know
I
what
don't
the
know if it'll
damage
kill
of
it
that
or
would
the water,
be.
Yeah.
Cause
It
chaos.
can't drown.
It'll be 100 feet underwater. That won't be pleasant for it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Buy us time. Disrupt the enemy.
That's true. That is a good point.
So I'm gonna do that.
Break his poise.
Yeah. Maybe freak him out too.
I gotta believe it would do damage too.
Like water
Having 100
collapsing
feet
on
of
you.
water collapsing onto you would
The
hurt.
only
Also, too, if it gets
Yeah.
sucked to the bottom,
The only problem
then
that I
could
see
do a
with this
whirlpool,
plan-
maybe?
Yep.
The only problem that I see with this plan is that you've parted the water, but we've also established that it's not in the water.
Yeah.
So while your diversion, I think, would still work because it's no longer beelining towards you guys, I imagine it wouldn't just go in the trench. It would go around.
Well, he's gonna put the trench right under it.
He's got to wait for it
Yeah.
to go in the water.
No, it's not in the water. He
He said
can't
it's not in
part.
the water
It's
yet.
not at the
Right,
water.
but he
It
asked
doesn't
if
matter.
it's hovercrafting above the ground, and if the ground goes down,
Yeah.
it would go down. So
It
he's
would go
doing it
down.
right under it.
Yeah.
So the ground is going down under it. It's gonna fall.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Wait.
He's casting the spread right under the thing.
That's why he asked
So
about
it's
the
right here, but then
hovercraft
it's like,
science of it.
But it's not over the water yet, period, isn't it?
It is.
It's under. It's
He's
over the
gonna
water.
cast it right under him.
No, the creature is not in the water.
Right. That
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
It's above the water.
Hover-
it's above the
Hovercraft?
water.
Oh,
ground,
but the
above
water
I
if the
is
see.
ground
lowering.
goes away, the hovercraft goes down.
I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
So it's
Okay.
I'm
I think
sinking
you meant
it.
it's still
Yeah.
floating above land still. Like it's not even over the water yet.
No.
No.
Well, in the ocean, right?
Yeah, we're in the ocean.
I know
No,
you
no.
are.
You guys are in the ocean. It's floating above land.
Yes.
It's not in the water yet.
No.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
It's on land.
Yeah. So confused.
Yeah.
My
That's what
bad.
I was trying to say.
All right.
I thought this thing
just
was.
ready. Wait, try to do it when it gets over the
Yeah,
water.
dude. Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to do the vortex when it gets in the water. Then
So-
I was so confused.
Wait. It's above. Oh,
It's above. It's
not-
hovering
yes,
above land.
It's like still, yeah.
Did you
Yes,
know
it's
that?
coming-
No, so our boat only got 300 feet away from the.
No, it started. Okay, so it started 300 feet away from where you guys were docked,
Yeah.
and you guys are slowly moving off.
God.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was very
It's
confused.
on land. It's gonna come into the water, so your plan can work,
Okay.
but it is not in the water right now, right this second.
Okay, well,
wait.
Okay.
all right.
This-
That's my bad.
No, it's not just your bad. It's my bad too. I think the biggest part of confusion it's created so much chaos is where the land and the water is, how much space there is between those two things, and how much space there is from the boat and the land has been very confusing. And that's on me. I apologize. It was just not brought up. So I think, to be fair to you, because you guys are trying to desperately form these plans, next turn we'll be generous and just say that it's in the water. It'll be at
Okay.
the edge of the water, but it'll be in the water.
All right, in that case, then scratch all that because I thought it was in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Using a crossbow would be like dex, right?
You don't have that kind of
Accuracy?
range, man. It would be Dex, yeah.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna cast
True shot.
Cat's Grace on Potbelly.
Okay.
Target has advantage on dexterity checks. It also doesn't take damage
it's a
from.
range touch. You're not on the boat. He is.
Yeah, I'm on the boat.
I thought you got off the boat.
No, I'm still on the boat.
Well, he hasn't used this turn yet,
Yeah,
basically.
I'm still on the boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I did that to you on the boat.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So you're what do you sorry, what do you
Enhance ability.
Okay.
Cat's Grace.
Grace? And that increases dexterity.
Yeah.
Has advantage on dexterity checks,
Yeah.
which would apply here. Okay, that's awesome. It also doesn't take damage from falling 20 feet or less. Okay, great.
Aim true, Potbelly.
Aim true.
Huber, Therese,
There we go. Turn.
all you guys, apologies for the confusion.
No worries.
No problem.
It happens.
Yeah, I thought we were like in the middle of the ocean by the
Yeah.
way.
Okay, it is pop. It is Palvin's turn.
Oh, boy.
So Villian says, Pavin, stay on the boat. Try to see if you can use the cannon. Okay.
Ooh.
Dude, perfect.
So Palvin
Palvin
goes
with a cannon.
down into the whatever cabin thing, wherever the cannon was, and tries to see if this is something he can operate.
Question.
Yeah.
Is the cannon on a certain side of the boat, or is it pointing forward?
So it's. I was going to place the cannon on the side, sticking out.
Okay.
I guess you could either try to orient it in such a way that it's angling toward the creature, or you could try to move the
Turn
cannon.
around. Yeah,
My
I mean,
intent was to flip the boat if we have to
Yes.
line up a shot.
yeah.
And you can do that. Yeah, you can
that's
absolutely
my intent
do that. You,
for
so you
my
want,
turn when I can.
all right.
So Palvin loads a cannonball.
Excellent.
I do think, since Palvin has never operated a cannon,
Yeah,
that this should be some sort of check.
I believe so too.
Can I help
is it
him
like
with it?
mechanics?
Yeah, you're steering the.
Yeah.
If you guys can somehow interact with each other, I think. you
Yeah,
can.
like is it
Engineering?
below deck? Is it kind of close to me?
it's
Does
below deck.
Does it make sense for me to like let go of the wheel for a second and help him do it?
You
or
could
not?
you could do that. I
Okay.
just the only mental hangup that I have is like the communication of
Right.
being like, oh, I know Palvin is going. How do you know
Okay.
that?
Also, is the cannon on rails? Is it mounted? Is it on wheels?
it's on wheels. The cannon is on wheels.
Is it tied to the wall at all?
No.
So when this thing fires, it is going to shoot backwards across the entire boat,
You could restrain the cannon
crushing anyone behind it.
or make a heroic sacrifice.
I think D&D
good
needs a
point.
mechanics check. Like it's got animal handling, but like
Yeah.
nobody ever thought to like, hey, can you use a cannon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on,
call.
maybe intelligence, but like I don't know.
Good call.
Yeah, there's not anything that would really.
I am not
History,
seeing
maybe?
anything in here that I would like as a check.
I know, man.
Shit.
Cannon check.
It's like use a history check. Like who's using history checks?
Would it be investigation because he has to like investigate how this thing works?
Or I could just yell at him, light the fuse,
Yeah.
shoot it, aim,
Shoot.
fire.
It'd be investigation to figure out how to do it, and intelligence maybe, and then like strength to not, or dexterity to not get crushed.
Dexterity to fire, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
to aim and shoot.
Investigation is intelligence, so that would mean.
All right.
Let's.
Yeah, we can do intelligence.
Level 3.
Intelligence. I think that
We could do it one of two ways. We could do a check to see if you can even function with the thing, or
Yeah.
we can just try to have you make an attack and use that.
Yeah, let's
as
do that.
the
Let's do that.
Success. in the
Because
failure.
honestly, I don't know if we'll ever even line up the shot. So yeah, we'll just wait on that.
Okay,
What?
so
We do have Palvin loaded the cannon. Not sure how to use it, but he's down there.
all right, so
Yeah.
you've placed the cannonball inside the cannon.
Yes.
You've moved
He's
it
ready.
forward so it's loaded within the cannon.
Yeah.
Now you need to light the fuse.
Yes.
Okay. And you need to line up the shot.
Right. So
Does
yeah,
that influence Palvin's actions at all?
No,
knowing
that's
that you
his actions. He's readied. He's got the cannon readied.
All right. I'm very excited about this.
Cannon ready. Cannon ready.
All right, good.
So it's Potbelly's turn, and I was thinking about Cat's Grace. So he's going to be using dexterity to try to hit this creature.
Cat's great.
Does that apply as a dexterity check?
It's got to.
I think it does. I'm not 100%.
It's got to.
What's the
Throw
spell?
Potbelly a
It is
bone.
enhanced
Yeah,
person.
give him a break. Oh,
The
he's
target
jacked
has
now.
advantage on dexterity
That's a bone.
checks.
Oh, yeah. I think that actually still counts when you're doing attacks.
I think it
think
it
that counts
does.
as a dexterity check. Actually.
Excellent.
All right, so Potbelly is going to try to hit this thing. He has leveled up his dexterity
Nice.
in the year
last
that
year,
you
yeah.
have
Palm
been
arrows,
gone.
dude.
Yeah. They're basically fireball arrows.
Sick.
I like fireball as a spell quite a bit.
Hey, careful with the pages, all right?
You're right. I'm sorry.
Don't pull a dummy out,
okay.
Yeah, that's a Damiani for sure.
That is a Damiani for sure. All right.
Yeah, I don't see cannons in here at all. I'm like trying to see if there are like cannons or anything.
What if the
What
tech
your
isn't
your
there
guys is
yet?
at level 7. You have a +6 proficiency bonus.
I do.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm sure they
should
do.
all, yeah.
I have 5.
You, that's wrong. What level are you?
17. 18.
Should be 6. Unless
All right, so
cleric is weird.
Potbelly has advantage on this.
Nice.
The first
there it
is
is.
The first roll was good.
Just a weird
okay,
spot.
so he hits the creature. We
Whoa,
do damage.
Yes.
From that range?
Yes, from that range.
Potbelly.
Let me make
He's
got good eyes. He's got
sure.
cat's eyes.
The cat's eyes. I want his pupils to change when you give him the spell.
Okay, yes, he has it.
Some Witcher.
Potbelly, dude.
Witcher
MVP.
That
potion.
should fall within the range.
Witcher potion, dude.
He does have to, because it's a heavy
You're plus
crossbow, he does
6.
have to load it.
Yeah.
What a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, that trickles down over all your proficiencies too.
All right, so the
Trickle
base damage, the base damage that he does to the creature is 10 damage, but he also gets a fireball effect on top of that.
Which is 50 damage.
Cat's eyes. If things get within melee range, it's gonna make Potbelly's job a lot harder.
Yeah.
Just FYI. Which is fine. Alright, so 8d6.
Ooh. 8d6.
That's a crazy fireball.
Oh, yeah. Papa is a crazy ogre.
Yeah.
Or troll.
It's pretty powerful.
It's been a good year.
I've been practicing.
It makes me think that your hammer should be like more buff than it is.
Nice, fine.
You can buff
Because he
mine.
can do stuff on top of that, you know what I mean? And he gets 2 turns. Fillion's fine.
So 8, 12.
You get a bonus attack every time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do I have to?
Yep.
Cool.
9, 11,
Mengula.
13.
I don't know how you spell it, but close enough. Sounds
Noel. Lingula.
Okay, Noel. I thought it was Gula.
I like Lingula. You had it right the first time. And then I must have pronounced it weird.
You did. That's like Ligna. When I heard you say it, I was like, eh, right?
So he does
Yeah.
41 damage to the creature.
That's good damage, dude.
It's pretty
Heck
good.
yeah.
What a shot.
Cat's eye.
I want to pat him on the back. That was
I-
a great shot, Potbelly.
I think that's right. I hope I added that right. It might have been a little bit more, but I think that's right.
Nice
We'll go
going,
with it.
Potbelly.
All right.
You have greatly improved, Potbelly.
You guys? It's so nice to hear you say that.
Should be proud.
Keep firing.
Okay.
Oh, did you run after you buffed him? So you're on the boat still?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have the health for the creature right now. Let's get the next person
digits.
in the order. Yep. Villiand. I have it written down as Billiand. Sorry.
Villian hopped off the boat and dashes, so he's
our
probably
cousin.
right next to Rings.
Okay. Are you intentionally trying to stay close to Rings?
No,
Okay.
just taking a straight path to where Therese was.
Gotcha. So your focus is just getting on Therese. So you're
Yeah.
moving 60 feet up. That's going to put you 220 feet away.
Okay. Still too far using
Keep
my
running,
spells.
dude.
I'm still like
Did you not
120
hear
away.
Therese say back to the boat?
Yeah, but like we gotta kill the skull.
It's gonna keep chasing us.
Yeah.
Terminator. It will not stop.
Is that T2 or 1?
All right.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Villiand was last on the order, so we're
Kyle
starting from the
Reese.
top again. It is Ring's turn.
Rings!
Rings is also...
Oh, do we do no move? No move turn?
No, we didn't do a move turn. I forgot to put move into the thing.
What about me?
He's
Leave me
passing me
behind.
up.
Hey, you mooks!
Yeah.
We could either just put move as last, or I could roll him into the
Move
thing.
was last. He was using the bathroom.
Yeah. I was asleep.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
well,
was
we
on the
can move
can.
things
We
around.
had
Can we have Joe Pesci play Moof in the
Yes.
tabletop?
All right, here's what
Those-
we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do with Moof. Moof had the same idea as Palvin did. He's going to go down and help Palvin and the
Excellent.
game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, cool.
Team up.
Hey, kid. You know what you're doing?
No, move. Help me.
It'll be my pleasure.
Nice, dude. It's coming around.
All right,
got
so
him.
now it's Rings. Thank you for reminding me about Move. I don't know how I forgot Move.
We'll get it nicely.
All right.
Moof's always forgotten.
Yeah. It is Ring's turn. Rings is gonna move 60 feet up. He's getting pretty close. With the creature moving up and the 60 feet, he'll get there soon. Okay. Next is Zemnar's turn.
I'm gonna try to steer the boat to have them line up a shot. I want to make this shot
Nice.
as easy as possible for them. So whatever
Yeah.
way you think I need to turn it or what I need to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What is a boat speed?
Yeah, how long will it
That's
take me
what,
to
like.
turn?
I wonder what the game says
A
about
boat
like, boat
speed in combat is really tricky.
Yeah.
Well, if you played Sea of Thieves, you would have known, Kyle. It's 10.
So let's think about it this way. You guys already pushed off the docks, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so you have some momentum.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you're just completely stationary trying to do it. So I think you could use the turn to line up the shot.
Yeah.
Again, gray area.
Yeah.
Trying to make it somewhat believable without
Well,
being broken to.
I think it would take longer than 6 seconds though.
I think it
That'd
takes
take
longer
it
than
could be
6
like
seconds.
it could
yeah.
be like a full turn.
I was
Yeah.
thinking like you start turning it now, and then next turn
Yeah.
you could have a shot, maybe
In
not
place.
perfectly lined up.
Yeah.
but would be
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
within
We
range.
just need to put them in
What is the range of a
like-
cannon? It's got to be longer than 300 feet.
Oh yeah.
But bring us closer, man. That's hard to aim. Cannons are hard to aim.
I know, I'm trying.
Okay.
Squash damage.
So you're,
Yeah.
you're using your turn to position. the
Yeah.
boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Trying to line this sucker up. Like if we gotta ram this thing like Little Mermaid style, so be it. We gotta bring Ursula down.
Is that how Prince Eric does it?
Yeah,
He
dude.
just stabs her with a boat?
Yeah, it's sick.
Totally forgot about that.
She's
That
all
is sick.
huge.
Yeah.
Okay, so
She's got a whirlpool.
the only creature the only creature that this thing can target is still Therese.
Who's just swimming away 15 feet at a time.
Just
Yeah.
dog paddling.
Yeah, she's
I'm
gonna need our
underwater.
help,
I don't know
dude.
if that
And we
would...
can't even heal her.
Oh man, necrotic
Ugh.
Necrotic
damage.
The thing about the cone was it was within eyesight, right? I wonder if the water does obscure you from the cone at least.
That's a good question.
That's a really good question.
That's a really good question.
And it's nighttime or what? Is it daytime?
It's nighttime. All right, so those are 6.
Necrotic damage, dude.
Yeah, it would be like invisible
So
if it's
funny.
ocean water at night.
Necrotic strike.
So the sound effect for number 6 is
That's
Oh,
a piercing
no.
damage.
Yeah, this one's big
you
It's like a
damage.
Frieza beam.
Yeah.
The
You
planet
must
is
make,
destroyed.
You must make a strength check.
Ooh.
Flex it.
This beam goes all the
Nice,
way to the
good one.
monastery.
What was
Doesn't
it?
stop.
9.
Okay. The creature moves it up to 30 feet in any direction.
Moves the beam?
No, moves the creature.
Oh, the
Creature
beam
moves-
moves the creature? Like it pulls it from the other way? Like a rubber band.
It's a telekinetic ray.
Whoa.
Does this
Okay.
thing have like true sight or witch sight or something? You can see me underwater at night, 115 feet away.
The stipulation for well, I guess that's a good point. I don't because the stipulation for the eye rays is not just that you're within 120 feet. It does have to be able to see you, and so the water obscuring you. But you didn't say how far you dove. You just said that you were swimming away.
I mean, I dropped into the water and swam 15 feet away.
Yeah.
Can we do top 10 telekinetic rays?
But like,
We can't.
If you think
So,
you're
but I mean,
Yeah.
if you're still near the surface of the water, you would still theoretically be visible if it can see you 120 feet away.
if it's nighttime and I'm underwater at all, 115 feet away, you cannot see me.
It has
roll
it has
for it.
dark
Frieza.
it has dark vision.
It's a criminal,
Oh, okay.
right? Isn't that?
It is dark
That's like
vision.
a force.
It goes like.
Yeah, it has a dark vision of up
He's
to
a
120 feet.
Hmm.
All right, so the telekinetic ray, it moves you up to 30 feet in any direction. You're restrained by the ray's telekinetic grip until the start of the creature's next turn, or until the creature is incapacitated.
Whoa. So it does move 30 feet, but it's stuck.
No, it moves me 30
it
feet.
moves. It's manipulating Therese, not
Oh,
itself.
no. Oh, okay.
Force pull.
Oh,
It
that's a
doesn't-
bad one. That's a bad one.
The good news, maybe, is that it doesn't do any damage.
True.
Nice.
But like, it's a really good one to roll on your first of 3, for sure.
So it's gonna lift Therese 30 feet up in the air. And then Therese is only restrained for one turn until the start of the creature's next turn.
Therese, are you doing this on purpose?
The good news is also is that she's above water, so if she falls, she won't take damage.
Okay.
All right, so the next one. It's a 5. Wow. Make a
Seismic.
Constitution saving throw.
Something seismic.
Oh, a womp.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a.
it was
that's a death.
It was a sassy womp.
Chance on death.
I'm getting poison.
Okay,
Poison
so
vibes.
that was an enervation ray. You take 8d8 necrotic or 36.
Chronic, dude.
88.
Necrotic.
This thing is a beast. Good God.
It is funny because
But you're no longer charmed as well.
okay.
Oh yeah, it brightside.
Right side.
Chronic.
Yeah, just survive long enough to banish this thing.
14, so 20.
Zemnar did say that he couldn't beat these guys. He had to flee because he couldn't beat them. Yeah, so
14,
like we get it now.
22,
Not by myself though.
Yeah.
27. So 47.
Hitman. Code name. 47.
Barcode.
47 damage.
Using an app for that?
And then we get
Yeah,
one
calculator.
No, roll it.
more. Okay, so it was a
What?
7.
Roll D7s.
No,
You just
Ben
told me
did.
the number
Yeah,
47.
47.
Oh, wait, there's more to it.
There's no such thing as a D7.
No.
There was more to it.
I'm out of my mind.
This we will not apply because, that's obviously on me. But the telekinetic ray, if the target is an object weighing 300 pounds or less that isn't being worn or carried, is moved. Never mind. None of that matters.
The false hope.
None of that matters. Okay. Yeah, so enervation ray is just damage. We rolled a 7 for the next one. You must make a wisdom saving throw.
I need a sound effect. Oh no!
Oh, jeez.
It was on its side. Worse either way. 11.
Ray.
It is indeed a sleep ray.
Oh man.
You must make a wisdom saving throw or fall asleep and remain unconscious for 1 minute. The target awakens
Underwater?
if it takes damage or another creature takes an action to wake it.
Okay, we can wake her up.
You got it wrong there.
You can do it. You got the sound power. Yeah.
God.
So if you wake her up and you have enough range to do it, that would work. Any creature can do it.
What's the range?
Any creature can wake Teresa up.
I mean, I'm floating 30 feet in the air, though.
You are floating 30 feet up in the air. You won't take fall damage, but
Aren't you? But you're suspended by the first ray, I think.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, exactly. So even if you wake up, you'll
We
still
can't
be
pull you
suspended.
down or anything. Yeah.
30 feet.
Oh, 30 feet's the range on that?
You better start. Dude, okay, well, we're turning this boat, Huber.
Because I'm an elf,
Ooh.
I have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and I can't be put to sleep.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
So you're not asleep.
Checking the book.
Not asleep. You are
Dangling.
dangling. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we should have rolled twice when you were charmed the first time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you said.
I was like, I know I had
remember-
something
yeah,
about
yeah.
charm, but I couldn't find it.
It was a racial thing.
It was a racial thing. But I
All
can't
right.
be put to sleep, so that's really good.
This thing moves 20 feet up. Okay, so everybody's a lot closer. Teresa's 95 feet away from it. Villiand is 200 feet away from it. Rings is 140 feet away from it. So we're closing in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What time is it? How long have we been
We
going?
are overtime.
We're over.
Overtime.
Overtime.
All right. I know everyone hates this. I hate ending it in, especially since it's going to be.
a long fight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is a
this
whole
is-
other episode.
Yeah. We're just going to get to the end of the turn though. We can't
Okay.
end.
I thought that was the end of the turn.
Sorry, end of the round. That's what I meant. For everybody.
Yeah, Palvin's just waiting by the cannon. He won't
Overwatch
do,
mode.
Yeah, he
Okay.
won't take another turn or do anything different this turn.
It's too far away for me to do anything.
Teresa, it is your turn.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it's
I mean, I guess I'm floating around in the air.
Do you got any buffs you could put on or anything?
Not really. It's too far away for banishment.
You're uncharmed.
Yeah, I can attack it. I mean, it's from a different plane of existence, so that's my hope is it won't come back.
So you are restrained. You can't move. Obviously, your attack rolls against you have advantage. Your attack rolls have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Let's get some 20s.
Yeah,
Get
I
some
mean,
necrotic damage.
I might as well try to squirt some Eldritch Blasts at it while I wait in the air here.
Squirt a couple out.
Yeah, squirt it.
Squirt a couple
What's
of
the
good,
range on Eldritch Blast?
like 100 something.
The Eldritch Blast will have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I get 4 of them or some crazy thing. 237.
Right in the eyeball.
The old classic,
Right
dude.
now.
Eldritch Blast. It's been a while.
Yeah, I haven't fought anything.
Been a
in hot
while.
minute.
Yeah, we haven't fought anyone.
Eldritch Blast.
4 beams.
Pew, 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 pew.
Awesome. Let's
Right,
do it
it's
up.
big dumb eye hole. So that's a 15. This is the first beam. I have disadvantage, right? So the first beam is a 15 plus 10, so 25.
And you roll twice for that?
Yeah.
Okay, so 25 hits. That's one hit.
Second one is a 15 or a 3, so
Oof.
that's a 13.
It's a miss.
Okay. 10 or 2, so it's a 12. And the last one is a failure.
Okay.
Critical failure.
Critical.
So we have one. We have one hit on the Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Eldritch
that's a,
Blast.
1d10 force damage.
Critical failure is one of those beams gonna
8
slam right into our
plus,
ship.
We don't do critical failures anymore.
Yeah. That's how Moof died.
it's,
Forgot about you just landed on him.
plus my charisma.
Hit him with my mace.
So it's takes 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage.
All right.
Not much.
Hey, that's
Hey,
something.
they're
That's
chipping
something.
away, baby.
We're chipping away.
Good shot, Therese. Potbelly's just like, what?
So you
Come
said
on.
13 damage total.
Yeah.
I did 40.
Okay.
But what about me? I set it on fire.
All right. Beautiful.
I need to get
Pomper, it's your turn.
Potbelly a bandana. Next on my list.
Oh,
things
also-
to do.
Pomper, as we agreed,
Yeah.
as
With
we
a
agreed in the last
crossbow,
turn,
dude.
Let's go, Pomper.
Okay.
as we agreed in the last turn, it is now in the water. It is
In
at
the water.
edge of the water, but it is in the water.
Okay.
But it's not.
It's not.
I mean,
it's like 3 feet of water.
yeah. Don't
Yeah,
do
don't use it yet.
Don't do split ocean. Don't do split ocean.
Save it up.
Okay.
So it moves 20 feet every turn. So next turn it will be like 20 feet in the water.
That's still like beach,
nothing.
dude.
Yeah, we gotta wait a little longer.
Hopefully it'll be
turns.
gone by then.
Yeah, hopefully we blow it up or vanish it.
I'm the first one to surf. First of the 14.
No.
I'm excited for Rings to get in there.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do here. I might just
It's so dumb.
Just charge, dude. Get in. Get
get in the
here.
water. All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna just move.
No.
Yeah, get in here.
Yeah, let's kill this thing.
Yeah.
You going in?
Going in
Yeah.
the water. Well, on top of the
Okay,
water. I got
so
wet
you
water.
We're running on water.
you were
Shaman style.
260 feet away. I'm assuming you're gonna dash.
So you get 200 feet then.
You're gonna be 200 feet away from it.
Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn.
Time.
Beautiful. Next we have Palvin.
Palvin hangs on Overwatch by the cannon.
Okay.
Ready to
he,
fire.
he keeps asking move questions about cannons and how they work.
What's this thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's learning.
Yeah. How do you plan the trajectory?
So let's say Moof is responsible for rotating the cannon, lining it up horizontally, and you are tilting it up and down vertically.
Sure.
So those are the two components.
That's really fun. So
That'll
we'll
make
both
it.
roll when it's time to attack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll both roll.
Yeah.
And so let's say this turn you've essentially figured that out.
Yeah.
And then the way that we're going to do it is we'll both have you make an attack roll, I guess. And if you both hit,
Yeah.
we'll hit him with the cannon, which should do an incredible amount of damage.
Cool. It's fair.
Incredible.
I would like to... There's probably very explicit rules for cannons. I'd like to see the damage numbers. Really? Okay.
You can
If
launch
there
yourself
are,
out of it.
please let us know. That'd be very helpful for next session. We're actually going to have some time away before we play D&D
Get in the
again.
cannon, move.
All right, it's Potbelly's turn.
Oh yeah.
Well, all right.
Potbelly, do some damage again, dude.
All right, and he has advantage on this.
Still has cat eyes.
What's your potions?
And he hits. He
Nice.
hits.
All right.
Okay, so 1d10.
Dude, underrated pomper spell right there.
So
dude.
Yeah.
13
Nice.
base damage. Oh wait, does he? Because it's a heavy crossbow, does he have to load in between turns?
That'd be such a dumb weapon.
Yeah.
I guess that'd be how you balance it.
That might be.
Is that not a bonus action or?
I'm just thinking about it. He might have to load it in between turns. Okay.
Could I have taken my action to load his crossbow? Because I would have done that if I knew that was a mechanic. I wouldn't have jumped
Right.
in the water.
Well, I just didn't think about it. I mean, I did think about it, then I forgot about it. Now I'm thinking about it again. There's rules for it very explicitly.
Something to remember.
Because of the time required to load this weapon, you can only fire one piece of ammunition from it when you use an action, bonus action, or reaction to fire, regardless of the attacks you normally make. So, okay, that's how they're balancing it. He gets to fire again. He doesn't have to take a whole action to load it. It's just, if he had multi-attack, which you can also have with ranged weapons, he only gets one.
No matter
But he's
what.
only getting one attack anyway.
per round.
So
Yeah,
that's
cool.
not
All right.
an issue here.
Yeah.
All right, so we did
Alright.
13 base damage, and then it was 8d6 fire damage. Nobody is within range to also be damaged by the fireballs.
Great. No collateral damage.
So 13 plus
Smashing the skull.
16, 18. 13 plus 18.
Princess of Peace right here, dude.
The golden breast armor. It's awesome.
That's not at all how I pictured her looking.
That's it, dude.
44 damage.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's so good. 44.
Potbelly, dude.
Doing
Up and up in the
Potbelly.
ranks.
It's been a hell of a year.
In the power rankings, he's moving up.
Yeah.
He's top 4.
Once you guys, I mean, once like Pomper and Villiand and Rings get in range, though, he's going to stop firing. Like, that's just what Potbelly would do.
He can switch to fire arrows. He can switch out of his explosives.
Oh, he could just switch to normal bolts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I guess that's true.
Don't
It'd just be
miss.
less damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Heavy crossbow got a hell of a range. Dang.
yeah, so I believe it is 400 feet maximum range,
That's so good.
and this thing is actually, and he's still got a good bit of health left, but he's hurting.
Can you put a sniper scope on it?
You cannot.
Are there
I'm worried
scopes in this
that
time?
Potbelly's
Fourth edition.
abilities are
Like
too
a-
strong, but I feel like
Like a
this is the level of strength we're gonna need. I don't know.
Telescopes?
eyeglass.
A spyglass?
Just mounted on the.
I'm gonna say they did not apply telescopes to rifles. Just didn't happen.
All right,
You could put it on the
Villiand,
crossbow.
Villiand charges forward, so he'll be right next to Rings.
you are you along with Rings. You're 140
It's like a
feet
World of
away.
Warcraft
Yeah,
weapon.
still too far away for any of my spells.
It is Moof's turn. We've already decided what is happening with Moof.
Wait, should we do it then? Should we do that move roll? Are we in position?
No, we're not there yet. It
Okay.
was-
So next turn,
Got it. Cool.
Zemnar will be in position for Moof and Palvin to fire.
Great.
We will see what happens. Teresa, I'm sorry that was so rough on you. Not
Hey.
intentional.
It's my own damn fault.
You did charge off the boat and say, come back for me later.
It was all a great plan until it turned out that this enemy
wasn't
had
so-
attacks
yeah.
of its own.
It would have worked. I think that was a fun fight despite the confusion. Hopefully you guys were entertained by watching it. We'll see you next week for the conclusion of the fight with the creature. And hopefully we'll arrive at the monastery. Bye, everybody.